Hello and welcome back to TechnoSurgeon YouTube channel. So we know that the AMD is rumored to raise the GPU pricing just as our Radeon RX 9070 XT finally reaches its MSRP, and now we know kind of how much it is going to be increased, as I went over this in the last video where there was like internal notification that the second price increase for the GPU is imminent, and now we got some details as AMD is set to raise the GPU pricing by at least 10%, notifies partners including ASUS, Gigabyte and PowerColor. So yeah, you heard it right, like it comes from a Chinese forum and stuff like that. But yeah, memory prices is continuing to rise, leading to a significant increase in graphics card cost. Industry sources indicates that AMD, the second largest graphics card manufacturer, has notified its partner of a second price increase across its entire product line, with the increase estimated to be at least 10%. So at the minimum it will be 10%, and on the higher end it might be 15%, 16%. So yeah, it's a bad thing to see, but it is what it is, because the DRAM pricing is increasing because of the shortage happening because of AI. And also, just not just graphics card are affected. As you can see, large capacity micro SD cards are now regularly out of stock in Japan, as storage crunch claims another victim. High capacity HDDs are also vanishing. Yeah, it's happening only in Japan right now, but who says it might not happen in other countries and stuff like that. But yeah, as you can see, the large version of the most popular series keeps running out. So the models affected are 512 gigs, 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte micro SD cards, SSDs and hard disk. So yeah, in a bad thing, it's affecting everything at this current point of time, not just RAM. So the thing with Editor's chairman, which says the perfect storm of simultaneous DRAM, SSD and HDD shortage is already upon us, and it looks like the prices are only going in one direction, which is up, has indeed been true. Next up, in a bad move, like not in a bad move, but yeah, in a wake of Windows 10 retirement, over 7,800,000 Windows users skip Windows 11 for Linux, says Zorin OS developers distro. It's unprecedented 1 million downloads in 5 weeks. Yeah, the thing is, Microsoft is doing bad things with implementing Copilot and the recall features and stuff like that. Windows 11 is not that stable during game, it crashes and everything else which happens with Windows 11. The bugs and everything else not much stable. That's why many people are moving towards this Zorin OS or Linux distros. And Zorin OS is a bit different. As you can see on the screen here, it has the graphical user interface similar to that of Windows, so people can get used to it pretty easily. But at the same time, it will not have that much of a functionality which Windows has it. But yeah, you can still game on it because Linux is getting pretty good at gaming, but it's a pretty big number at this current point of time. Next up, MSI is preparing to launch its MAG B850M Max Pro Max Wi-Fi and new 800 series motherboards with 64 megabytes of BIOS, supporting next level CPUs. So this just confirms it, like the AM5 or AM6, whatever AMD will call it, but AM5 motherboards, which will be like next generation Mac, not Mac but B850 motherboards, will come with 64 megabytes of BIOS, which support Zen 6 and further CPUs. Because the thing is with BIOS is AM4 came with 16 and 32 megabytes configuration, and when you have lower configuration in BIOS, usually what happens when AMD launches a new Zen series CPU is you need to flash, and then you don't get the support for older generation CPUs because it flashes it on the RAM chip, on the BIOS chip, which is, if it's 16 megabytes, it will flash on it, and then it will not have configuration towards the old generation CPUs, and you can't use like 2000 series or 1000 series in that scenario. So yeah, 64 megabytes. This just shows that this AM5 motherboard will be supported for a very long time, maybe Zen 7, Zen 8 also. So yeah, it's pretty nice thing to see that AMD is serious about like supporting their motherboards for a very long time. As HXL said, Both 32 megabytes and 64 megabytes variant of 600 and 800 series AM5 motherboard support Gen 6, but 64 megabytes variant might support Gen 7. We still don't know anything about it because Gen 7 is still ways off. But yeah, it is nice to see. And the first motherboard is, it's a high-end motherboard, but it's 850M by MSI. But yeah, that's it from me today. What do you think about the news? Sort of your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'll meet you in the next one. Peace out.